go.
If chasing women were a sport, these fellas would be in a league of their own.
Who won that race? Oh.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 TV Womanizers. For this list, we're taking a look at those small-screen Lotharios who seem to have a way with the ladies.
Would you object to joining me in my hotel room for an afternoon of wild animal passion?
No!
Now, whether their way is good or bad is entirely up for debate.
What's your name?
Does it matter?
No!
Number 10, Joey Tribbiani, Friends.
You know what blows my mind? Women can see breasts anytime they want. You just look down and there they are.
It's still unclear whether this friend preferred sandwiches or women, but he seemed to constantly be in the company of both. His now infamous catchphrase somehow managed to work like a charm.
Well, what I do is I look a woman up and down and I say, "Hey, how you doing?"
Plus, compared to his buddies Chandler and Ross, he was a sex magnet.
Candle. What do you think's gonna happen here tonight?
That's not really saying much, but his charm and leather jacket seemed to hold some secret that left his pals baffled.
Erica.
Single or double?
Doubles. I'm meeting my boyfriend.
Number 9, Dr. Christian Troy, Nip Tuck.
Can I buy you a drink?
I don't drink.
The phrase plastic surgeon doesn't exactly conjure up the image of endless casual sex and a slew of romantic partners.
Are you a doctor?
Plastic surgeon.
In fact, one usually imagines plastic surgeons as the magicians that create the hotties, not the ones that are dating them. What we've learned from this lady killer is that making women more attractive is an easy way into their hearts. And some other places we can't mention at the moment. Number 8, Dan Fielding, Night Court.
Your Honor, may I request that the prosecutor refrain from ogling me during my closing statements?
Sustained. Does the prosecutor have anything pertinent to add?
Who knew being an attorney could be so much fun? And by fun, we mean ridiculously lecherous. It seems unlikely that one man could be in such a constant state of appreciation. But his female co-workers always bore the brunt of his attentions.
Dan, you're a very funny guy.
Yes, well, I have my serious side, too.
Unhand me, sir. Scream.
You'll scream, you'll faint, you'll see skyrockets going off.
Not to mention, he was almost irresistible to women, although there were some who weren't so keen on his affections.
If I decide I'm gonna sleep with some scummy piece of vermin meat, then it's my decision and you have to respect that.
I do.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Come here often?
Yeah, just about every day. I work here.
Number 7, Sam Malone, Cheers. Being a former athlete turned bar owner comes with some perks.
Would you come out here for a second?
Carl, never disturb me unless there's a customer.
And if you already have a tendency to be a little frisky with the ladies, those perks can sometimes be everything a ladies' man needs.
I think you're gonna like this. It's an amusing little wine. You like to laugh?
I love to laugh. How did you know?
Call it a hunch.
Everyone's favorite bartender clearly had some moves on and off the field, and the ladies ate it up. It's always a plus when a dude can mix a mean drink and pitch a no-hitter at the same time.
Maybe I am kind of turning into a sensitive guy. Maybe I'll never look at another woman again and see her as a mere sex object. No, scratch that thought.
Number 6, Hank Moody, Californication.
Hey,
Yikes.
do you know anything about wine?
Being a debauched yet charming writer arms one with the wit and allure necessary to get the ladies.
Oh, totally hot, Don.
His smooth lines and gilded tongue are the envy of desperate pickup artist types everywhere.
So you're like this, famous writer, huh?
Hardly. More like a one-hit wonder.
Well, now I'm definitely, for sure, absolutely not going to sleep with you.
Hank could teach a class on how to live a life of hedonism and carnal delights. And while you can't exactly teach a guy how to become irresistible to women, we bet he'd be everyone's favorite professor. Number 5. Barney Stinson, How I Met Your Mother.
My, oh my, there are some ferocious-looking cutlets here tonight.
Clearly, wearing suits is what gives you an edge in the romance department. Aside from his rigid fashion choices, he's also a fan of elaborate schemes to meet women for fleeting encounters. He has a history of being a notorious lech, and it's a claim he does not deny.
When is the last time you had a conversation with a woman with no intention of scoring with her?
I sat next to former Secretary of State Madeleine Albright at a benefit once. I certainly didn't intend to hit that.
In fact, we'd say he's loud and proud of his use 'em and lose 'em approach with the ladies. However, we're not sure the ladies appreciate it quite as much. Number 4. Charlie Harper, 2.5 Men.
Oh, God. Bless America.
A perpetual bachelor, this ladies' man had an aversion to settling down.
Say hello to my brother Alan.
Hi, Alan. Hi, Alan. Hi, Alan.
For many guys, he was living the dream, bouncing from woman to woman, relationship to relationship. His casual charm and charisma made him a magnet for the ladies, and it didn't hurt that he lived in a beach house and drove a fancy car.
You should really come see it some evening. It's in Malibu. Right on the beach.
He eventually even ends up turning into a woman after his death. That's when you know it's real.
Answer me this. What are your 5 favorite words to hear from a woman?
I can't spend the night.
Charlie.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, there's not much to tell. I am the best mechanic in a large Midwestern city.
You must have other interests.
Number 3. Arthur Fonzarelli, Happy Days. Maybe it's the hair, maybe it's the way he enters a room, maybe it's his borderline creepy approach to courtship.
Hey, Ramona, I mailed you a Valentine. Why don't you go home and wait for it?
Whatever it is, it's a hit with women. We're sure the shades and driving a chopper added to the mystique, though his appeal is undeniable.
Hey, I can fix anything that starts with a key and goes...
He may be too cool for school, but he's got a PhD in picking up.
Oh, just wait your turn, girls. Just wait your turn. It's all coming.
Number 2. Glenn Quagmire, Family Guy.
Hey, Brooke, what do you say we get you some more champagne?
Sure.
All right.
He has a unique approach with the women. It's actually a little unnerving at times, and has us wondering how he's actually ever successful in acquiring dates. His aggressive pursuit and occasionally disturbing interest in the female gender leaves many questions unanswered, and some we don't even want to ask.
Mittens, shut up!
Don't you talk to Mittens that way! Mittens is a member of this family!
Mom, you want this 3-way to happen, you're gonna have to change your tone.
When you've built up an immunity to pepper spray, you're not doing something right.
You're a sick man!
Hey, keep it down. I don't want my neighbors seeing a fat old dirty whore screaming at me on my front lawn.
Whore? Well, maybe I should come inside.
Well, maybe you should.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Jim, darling, it is me. It is Ruth.
I love this town. I'm going to have to tell my parents the hotel they just bought is serving minors.
And if you get a drink, they're also serving pigs.
I love it when you talk dirty.
You just love when a girl talks to you.
Actually, I prefer them when they're not talking.
Welcome to my humble chamber, or as I call it, the Love-nasium. Sham-pagan.
Number 1, Don Draper, Mad Men.
Well, this is me.
Let me see if it's different in my floor.
He's effortlessly smooth. Even with the daytime drinking and chain smoking, it's easy to see how his very existence causes the ladies to fan themselves into a fluster. Being married doesn't seem to be a deterrent, oddly enough, and it also doesn't seem to be a problem for his many love interests.
I'm engaged. On the other hand, you might be my last chance.
While we don't endorse the infidelity, we're kinda in awe of the suaveness of it all. Ah, the 60s, what a time to be alive.
Your turn.
Not yet.
Do you agree with our list?
Do you like?
Who's your favorite TV womanizer? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
There are indeed life forms on this planet.
Sir, our surveys couldn't have been that wrong.